Hello everybody, it's me Pierre here, and I wanted to make this video because I was ranting to my friends I was out all day today, by the way. I'm really fucking tired. Anyway, besides the point, I was ranting to my friends and my brother on how much I despise Nintendo right now. I will admit, Nintendo used to be my favorite console. Like, the Nintendo Switch is still my favorite console. I just don't like Nintendo as a company anymore, and it's just making me not want to own my Switch anymore, and not just that, it's also making me regret buying a Switch now, because, like, I don't want to support the company anymore, even though I probably won't really do anything if I do stop supporting it. I mean, because there's always going to be Nintendo fanboys that are going to support it. Everybody is a fanboy of something, and so I'm not even excited for Nintendo's next console anymore, because even though they make great games, I just don't want to support them anymore, and I don't want to buy their console, their next console anymore. And I'm thinking about selling my Switch with all of its accessories and everything, except for the SD card, because the SD card is, I'm going to definitely keep. It's a 1TB SD card. I have many hours on my Switch. I took it out of the dock just now. I don't even have the dock plugged in anymore because I don't even care anymore. I have all the original stuff. I have a bunch of accessories for it and a bunch of games as well for it. I don't think it's worth buying a Switch in 2024. I don't even think it was worth buying a Switch in 2023. Especially after what they did to, was it the Dolphin emulator? I can't remember. I think it was Yuzu. I was thinking about using one of those. I was waiting for it to come to Steam. Unless it was already on Steam, then I guess I'm dumb and I missed it. Because I was actually thinking about running, don't worry, the Nintendo games I own on the emulator, because I didn't want to use my Switch anymore. Because, let's be honest, it's an old, run-down piece of shit nowadays. Like, Moist Critical said it best. See, since ever since I got the Switch, I loved it. And I loved the OLED Switch. No, I did not. I didn't join Nintendo in 2019, because I think that's when this came out. 2019, or was it 2020? I can't remember when did the Switch OLED come out again? I can't remember, but I joined Nintendo. I bought the Nintendo Switch day one. And I loved it. It came with Doom. I got it with Doom, Skyrim. Well, I didn't get Doom day one. I got that a long while, but I got Skyrim with it. And it was my go-to device. I love this device. I just hate the company so much. They want to defeat emulation. They don't want you to play their games anymore. It's like if little Jimmy took his Switch out on the bus, and a Nintendo fucking lawyer is sitting on the bus right beside little Jimmy, and he's playing his little Mario Odyssey. When did that happen? Uh-oh, I scratched my figure there. Little Jimmy's playing Mario Odyssey on his little Switch, right? And he's playing it in public where everybody can see it. And then the Nintendo guy comes over and he's like, hey. I don't know if that made sense, but the point that I'm trying to get across here, it feels illegal to buy a Nintendo product if Nintendo sees you buy it. Like, Nintendo wants you to buy their products, but then they don't want you to buy their products. At least, they want you to buy it, but never use it. They copyrighted my Switch video in 2024, if you saw that. Like, how shit the games are on Switch right now. Like, absolute, like, I swear to God, half the shit that comes to Switch is just malware now at this point. Or hentai, or I can't say the other word, but because, you know, YouTube. The Switch is bad. It used to be good. I would say the Nintendo Switch had its glory days all the way up till 2022. 2023, it started to stagnate, and where it was like starting to fall off, but not quite there. And in 2024, I think this is going to be the worst year for the Switch, personally. If you guys like Nintendo games, I'm not trying to shit on the Nintendo games. I'm shitting on the console here right now, and Nintendo as a company. If you guys like Mario or Legends of Zelda, any of those games, that's great. I like them too. They're great games. Nintendo has really good games. I just don't want to buy them, at least not on the console, because I don't want to buy them digitally. I want to buy the game physically. So then, since I own the game physically, I can emulate it because I own the game and I should be able to play it on the device that I want to play it on. And I've never been so pro emulation in my life now because of Nintendo. Like, just because of Nintendo is taking away so much fun, it's like you can't really do much about that anymore. Nintendo, in my personal opinion, out of all the other console companies, being Microsoft, Facebook, Sony, and Valve, being kind of in that console market right now with the Steam Deck, the PS5, the Xbox Series, and the Quest, out of all of those companies, I think Nintendo's the worst. And not because of their console. The Switch was a great console when it first came out because there was really nothing like it when it first came out. Besides, unless if you wanted to pay a pretty penny for one of those portable PCs that IA Neo made, then maybe there was something like it, but those were expensive. I'm talking about like something cheap like this. But now that the Steam Deck is around, I'm thinking about just buying a Steam Deck and getting rid of this. Even though I will be really sad. I have a lot of games. I spent a lot of money on games on this console, and they don't run well. 90% of games on the Switch don't run well. Ark it looks better now, but it still doesn't run the best, because you can definitely feel the frame drops. Doom Eternal is probably one of the better games on here, but it's still not the best either. You can definitely feel the frame drops, like I said. 99.9% of games, besides... Sorry, there's like a dust particle there, and I hate it. And I get where Nintendo's point of view comes from. It's like they want to stop piracy, but come on, Nintendo, that's just a fucking excuse. You don't want people playing your games on a different platform. That's the real, like, reason why you wanted to get rid of the emulation. I get some people were using it for bad. Go after the people that are using it for bad. Don't go after people that are just trying to have fun, that don't want to use a Nintendo Switch in 2024, and I don't even want to use it. It's an old console now. Sure, the PS4 and the Xbox One, I guess you could argue, lasted 8 years, and this is on its 7th year, about to be 8 years next year. But this was weaker than the PS4 and Xbox One. It's like the graphics card in the Nintendo Switch is equivalent to a Samsung Galaxy S8. When I played Genshin Impact on an S8, it was hell. And the Switch's CPU, I bet bottlenecks the GPU, because I heard that the CPU is horrible in this. In the Switch. Even for when it came out, it was outdated. What, it was a 2015 chip they put on here? It's like, come on, Nintendo. Time for an upgrade. Literally any low-end GPU that in the modern day is better than what's in the Switch right now. What do you guys think? Is Nintendo a disaster in 2024 right now? Or am I just overreacting, or is everybody else overreacting as well? Because to me, the Nintendo Switch is not doing so hot. Yeah, and that's all I have for this video. Please hit that like button if you liked. Hit that dislike if you disliked. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Also, ring that bell icon so you get notified of all of my content that I release here on the channel. And also, Charlie is being really cute right now. She is in her little hole. If you don't know, we have a cat now. She's really cute. The Switch is a very big disappointment right now. And Nintendo as a company, to me, is a disappointment. And just to remind you guys, I am a Nintendo fan. I love the Switch. It's my favorite console. It's just a shame that it's run by a dumbass company that likes to disappoint people countless of times and upset people, and also be the fun police and, you know, shit on your day every second. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. This was Pira. Stay cool. See you all in the next one. Bye-bye.